Hello? I know, I'm trying. I did not know, but thank you for calling me. I don't know why I don't have no damn sound. They should be able to hear now. Right now. Why do you believe this should be done through executive action instead of Congress? And also, how will this be funded? You have 30 seconds. The president has already moved to do student debt relief. And there's additional relief for folks like this who, when they got student loans, were Pell Grant eligible. But there's no question, we need a reform in the system so that we can get the cost of Congress underway. We don't find ourselves here again. And that's my position. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Walker. To repeat Christian's question, will you support further forgiveness of student loan debt? And if so, how would you implement it? Well, first of all, 60 seconds, sir. I apologize. First of all, you can see that Senator Warnock had that good thing in Washington because you asked the question why the Congress not there instead of the president doing it at the border, which is what should have been done. And as I was traveling around the state of Georgia, I talked to people. Some people want to go to college for couldn't. So they ended up going working at father's farm. Some military wanted to go to college, they didn't. So they went to the military, may have lost their arm. So this is not right. Georgia people say it's not right. They said it's unfair. First of all, how can you transfer someone debt who owe it to someone that don't owe it? And also, Senator Warnock brags about making $400 billion that now the taxpayer, all you in the audience, got to pay for it. You got to pay that debt. And I didn't co-sign for anyone's loan. I hope no one out here co-signs for anyone's loan because I didn't co-sign for anyone's loan. And it's not right, it's not fair. Mr. Walker, we're continuing with a follow-up for you now, Mr. Walker. College tuition is skyrocketing, 175% over the past 20 years. What will you do to stem the cost of higher education going forward? Well, you have 30 seconds. First of all, what you should do is get rid of federal funding of any college that raise their costs. Get rid of federal funding of any college that raise their costs. That's the first thing that you should do. So that is what you would do. That's what I would do. Any college that raise their costs, I get rid of any federal funding that they're going to get. Thank you. We're moving on. I find it interesting that folks are Senator Warnock. Yes. I'm going to give you this one. I'm going to give you a pass for 15 seconds. I will be very brief. Okay. Very brief. It's interesting to me that folks who have been crying about the student debt relief haven't said anything about multi-billionaire corporate entities who got PPP loans. I wonder why Mr. We're going to move on. We're moving on. Thank you, Senator Warnock. Your time is up, Mr. Walker. We are moving on. We're going to move on to minimum wage, gentlemen. We have a lot to get through tonight. We've made that clear at the top of the hour. So let's get as many questions as we can in the $7.25 an hour, a number that did not increase since 2009. Let's do this by a simple showing of hands. Raise your hand if you support a federal minimum wage. Okay, Mr. Walker, you did not raise your hand, so I'd like to ask you, first of all, why not, and what would you do to help federal employees?
Well, you said a federal, I think right now, and he said that out of the federal government, no, he wants the federal government. Right now, I think you have to work with different corporations to see just where they can pay. There's some companies right now, and we should know this, after getting the All-Star game moved out of Atlanta, they destroyed a lot of small businesses. So those small businesses couldn't pay $15, $20 an hour. So they have to pay what they're capable of paying. So mandate a federal fee that they have to pay hourly wage. You know, I couldn't do that.
Thank you, Mr. Walker. Senator Warnock, you did not raise your hand, so why not, and what would you do to help?
Well, I believe in the dignity of work. I believe in the dignity of workers. I watched my dad work really hard to take care of his family. And I've seen what we call essential workers, these folks on the front line, stand up for us in the midst of the pandemic. We call it essential workers. They deserve an essential wage and essential benefits. In other words, workers deserve to participate in the prosperity that they are creating for others. And so I've been a part of this conversation around the minimum wage. I think people need a livable wage. And some of that is being addressed right now in this strong labor market. So I'm going to work with folks in the corporate community as well as the labor community to figure out how we get to a good place. But there's no question, people deserve to participate in the prosperity that they're creating for others. They deserve a livable wage, and they deserve benefits.
Thank you, Senator Warnock. We're going to move to our next topic, Tina.
And that topic is crime and violence. In June, Congress passed the first bipartisan legislation to combat gun violence in 30 years. According to a Pew Research poll released in July, 78% of Americans think the new gun law will do little or nothing to reduce gun violence. Senator Warnock, I turn to you first. As the number of shootings in Georgia and across the nation continue to rise, what should be done? What should the next step be to solve this issue? You have to answer this question, sir, and I give you 1 minute.
Well, I'm glad that we finally passed the first gun safety law in 30 years. And we did that on a bipartisan basis. I believe that this law will indeed save lives. And I'd like to see us work and see what we can achieve beyond that on a bipartisan basis. My heart goes out when I see the kinds of tragedies that we're witnessing all across our state, all across our country. And it's the reason why I have passed legislation to support law enforcement. I passed the largest investment in the cops program in a decade. I introduced legislation called Invest to Protect that's endorsed by the sheriffs of Burke County and Sterling County because it supports some of our smaller law enforcement entities. So we got to stand up with law enforcement, but we've also got to create opportunity.
Senator Warnock, thank you. Mr. Walker, we're posing the same question to you, sir. In 1 minute, what should the next step be to solve gun violence?
Well, first of all, any law bill passed that affect any unsettled amendment, I'm not going to stand for, and I won't support. Third, here, Warnock talks about supporting law enforcement. It's sad because he's called in the name. He calls up the main part of his gun, morale is down, recruitment is down, only because of what he's done. He's empowered criminals to think that better than the police. And because he believes in no cash bail, to release the prisoners, he don't protect the border.
It must be picking up through the mic. It's got to be picking up through the mic.
In Georgia right now. And I even have some sheriffs here. They endorse me, but they know I have their back. They're going to have my back. So to listen to him say that after calling the name, I think it's a disgrace.
Mr. Walker, thank you. I have a follow-up now for both of you.
I think I ought to be able to respond to that.
I will give you the opportunity, 15 seconds to respond, Senator Warnock.
We will see time and time again tonight as we've already seen.
Okay,
And my
all right, thank you.
has a problem with the truth.
Okay, bye.
And just because he said something doesn't mean it's true. I have supported our police officers. I called them and I prayed with their families, like those officers lost in California. And they were killed doing what police officers routinely do. You can support police officers as I've done through the COPS program, through the Investment to Protect program, while at the same time holding police officers like all professions accountable. One thing I have not done, I've never pretended to be a police officer, and I've never threatened a shootout with the police. Yeah, and I have to respond to that.
We are moving on, gentlemen.
I have to respond to that. And you know what's so funny? I am with many police officers, and at the same time,
Mr. Walker, excuse me, Mr. Walker, please, out of respect, I need to let you know, Mr. Walker, you are very well aware of the rules tonight.
yes.
And you have a problem. That is not allowed, sir. I ask you to put that crap away.
Well, it's not a problem. This is me. And he said, I have a problem.
It is considered a prop, Mr. Walker.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
You're very well aware of the rules, aren't you?
Yeah.
Are you aware of the
You brought up the truth, but let's talk about the truth.
Thank you for putting that
Yes.
prop away. And as a matter of fact, we still have a lot to get to, and we are not going to continue this. We're going to follow up with a question, and this is according to the CDC. Homicide is the leading cause of death for African American youth. Mr. Walker, in 30 seconds, why do you believe this is happening? And what would you do to stop it?
Well, what I would do is hold people accountable, which is Senator Warnock not doing. Leaving in no cash bail, your accountability, that is a problem. People must be accountable for their action. And the truth lies with Senator Warnock, because he said he's going to Washington to represent Georgia. He went to Washington to represent Joe Biden. That's the reason we're in the mess we're in today, because he represents Joe Biden and not the truth for Georgia.
Senator Warnock, this follow-up for you, same question. What do you believe homicides among African American youth is growing? Why are those homicides growing, sir? And how do you expect it?
Well, it's heartbreaking. And I've seen this up close as a pastor. I've presided over some of these funerals. I've met with young people. And we have to have rules and laws in the society, which I support and I've invested in as a legislator. At the same time, we have to create opportunity. There's no sickness like the loss of hope. When people lose hope, when they doubt that their life can be any longer, or that they could dream of something bigger than the street they live on, a lot of things can happen. I grew up in one of those neighborhoods, but I had a nurturing family, and I benefited from good federal public policies, like the Head Start program, like Up or Down, like Pell Grants and low interest student loans, and to
Yes,
invest
sir.
in
Yes.
to invest in our best resources.
Senator Warnock,
Talk about
thank you.
overbound.
Moving on, gentlemen, to the next question, and this topic is about personal integrity. Buck?
We're going to shift gears a little bit here. Senator Warnock, in 2020, you tweeted this: unemployment benefits have expired, rent is due, and many Georgia families are at risk of eviction. My opponents are supposed to be serving the people in Washington, but they are clearly concerned with their own interests. The recent published reports talk about a property that your church owns, Columbia Towers, at MLK Village in Atlanta. It's a home for the disadvantaged. At least a dozen lawsuits have been filed by residents evicted for not being able to pay their rent. Some of the outstanding balances are less than $30. As someone who receives more than $7,000 a month for a housing allowance from Ebenezer Baptist Church, how do you explain this to Georgia voters who are struggling currently to make ends meet?
Well, let me say that serving in the United States Senate and continuing to serve my church is the honor of my life. And it gives me a lens through which to do the work that I'm doing. But here's why you know I'm running against a desperate candidate. Anytime a candidate would stoop to the level of trying to sully the name, he and his allies, to sully the name of Martin Luther King Jr.'s church and John Lewis's church. You know that's a desperate candidate. Let me tell you about my church. My church is a Matthew 25 church. We spend every week, every day feeding the hungry and the hungry. They know that those false charges that they've created are not true. We stand up for poor people every single day, and I ran for the Senate to do at a policy level what we do at a local level every single day. I'm not going to be distracted by him and his allies. My people know the truth. They know the work we do every single day, and I couldn't be prouder of them. Proud to represent the Senate and proud to serve at the Music Baptist Church.
So just to clarify, your position is that the allegations in these lawsuits are not true?
I am saying that it is very obvious that my opponent and his allies are busy trying to sully Ebenezer Baptist Church. That's the problem with the truth.
Okay, well, now that wasn't too good.
Here's a little bit here, sir. Your ex-wife filed a lawsuit asking for increased child support, saying that she had to pay for child care on days that your duties as a senator interfered with your parenting time, and citing significant increases in your income. In 30 seconds, what is your response to that lawsuit?
Listen, I went through a divorce, like a lot of people. And while that was a painful period, what came out of that was two amazing children that I just talked to before I came on this stage. And my children know that I am with them and for them, and that I support them in every single way that a father does.
Thank you, Senator Warnock. Now to you, Mr. Walker. Recent ads have highlighted allegations of past domestic violence. They've raised questions about how transparent you've been as far as your resume. In 1 minute, how do you respond to voters who question your integrity, both personally and professionally?
First of all, I've been very transparent, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. And I said I had a mental problem, and I'll be a champion for mental health. Because so many people suffer from mental health. But to have people like Senator Warnock that demonize mental health, then I want to tell everyone out there, you can get help. Don't listen to Senator Warnock and his people. You can get help. All you got to do is ask. All you got to do is ask. But the problem with the truth, you just saw it. You just saw it because you won't answer that about evicting the people from the church. And I told him I would pay their salary. We evicted him right now. We have not evicted. We have not evicted this. I didn't write the article. You're I didn't write the article. And most other people out there, look at my time. I'm up there in this session and we start talking over each other. We have not evicted the tenants. And he should take that money and pay it back to the veterans that he exploited. See, you can say that he's not desperate because if he had read in that thing, he would saw that I had nothing to do with that. But he is so desperate right now, he's really in that seat. He's now telling you, I didn't evict anyone. It is written in the paper. I didn't do this.
It's also written in the paper that you had an abortion too.
Do not bear false witness, Senator. Do not bear false witness.
Mr. Walker, to keep us moving, I want to follow up with you. You have been very open on this, Mr. Senator Warnock. We need to move forward here. You have been very open about your struggles with mental illness, and you even wrote a book about your diagnosis of dissociative identity disorder. We recently asked if you were still receiving treatment, and this is what you had to say.
No, that's all done. And you don't need to, and that's what I tell people. I think one thing I tell people, I've been open about it, and I was open about it 15 years ago.
Mr. Walker, in 30 seconds, can you clarify this? Are you saying you no longer have dissociative identity disorder, or is this something that you continue to this day?
No, you don't have to have treatment for it. And I encourage people to continue to talk to people. And I talk to my pastors. I talk to my pastors, and I continue to get help if I need help. But I don't need any help. I'm doing well. But that's the reason why I tell anyone out there that is suffering from any type of mental illness, you can get help. All you got to do is ask. And I will always be a champion for mental health.
Just to clarify, how can Georgia voters, though, be assured that this will not impact your ability to lead a collective?
Because I'm ready to lead today. I'm ready to vote with the Georgia voters, whereas Senator Warnock has voted with Joe Biden 96% of the time. I'm ready to vote with the Georgia voters today.
And gentlemen, we'll move on to our next topic, Tina.
And that topic, gentlemen, is health insurance. Georgia is one of 12 states that have not accepted federal funding to expand Medicaid under the Affordable Care Act. Mr. Walker, with more than 1.5 million Georgians uninsured, in 1 minute, is it time for the federal government to step in to ensure all Georgians have access to health care?
Well, right now, people have coverage for health care. It's according to what type of coverage do you want. Because if you have an able-bodied job, you're going to have health care. But everyone else have health care is the type of health care you're going to get. And I think that is the problem. And what Senator Warnock wants you to do is depend on the government. What I want you to do is get off the government health care and get on the health care he's got to get you better health care. So that's what I'm trying to do, to make you independent rather than dependent.
Thank you, Mr. Walker. Senator Warnock, you have 1 minute. You've vowed that you close the Medicaid gap by expanding access coverage in the Affordable Care Act marketplace. So this comes with a $50 billion price tag, the national debt already at an all-time high. Where is this money coming from? You have 60 seconds, sir.
This is not a theoretical issue for me. When I think about healthcare, I think about Lori Davis, a trauma nurse in Covington, Georgia, who spent her career taking care of people. And then she got sick, and she had to give up that job, and as she got sicker and sicker, she found herself without health care. She was one of the 600,000 Georgians in the Medicaid gap. She died for lack of health care. And so I ran, saying that I would fight to expand Medicaid. Georgia needs to expand Medicaid. It costs us more not to expand. What we're doing right now is we're subsidizing health care in other states. Meanwhile, we've seen 10 hospitals in this state close, 10. And the Atlanta Medical Center, right down the street from my church, where I visit my members, has announced that it's going to close. And so Georgia needs a senator who believes, like I do, that health care is a human right. And I will continue to fight until the working class people, by the way, the folks who don't have health care, they work every single day. The folks who are in the gap, I believe in that. The folks, let me finish. The folks who are in the gap, the folks who are in the gap are the working poor.
We are moving on, Senator Warnock. Listen, Mr. Walker, if I could get your attention, please. In just a few weeks, Wellstar will close its doors. This is Atlanta Medical Center, which primarily serves patients in lower income and minority communities. Hospitals nationwide are dealing with nursing shortages, doctor shortages in the wake of the pandemic. Mr. Walker, what measures can Congress enact to ensure everyone has access to hospitals and doctors? You have 30 seconds.
First of all, Senator Warnock is correct that he believes in working with people, but he didn't do it because Governor Kemp has a plan that would have been a very good plan. But he stood back by Biden destroying the plan. And he's talking about losing an extension of it. He stood back. But the people can be assured of, because I'm willing to meet with hospital administrators, meet with people rather than writing a letter, because Senator Warnock waited till they made the decision and wrote a letter. And I said, they don't need a big payout, they need solutions.
We're moving on now, Senator Warnock. That same question to you, sir. What measures can Congress enact to ensure everyone has access to hospitals and doctors? You have 30 seconds.
Well, clearly he doesn't have a solution. Well, he said I'll meet with administrators. He said his solution is to meet. My solution is to pass legislation, which I've done. I got $4 billion in the American Rescue Plan to help the non-expansion states to do what they should have done to expand and left that money on the table. Georgia left 600,000 Georgians in the Medicaid gap. And so we're going to keep expanding up because people are literally dying for lack of health care. Dr. King said that of all the injustices, inequality in health care is the most shocking and the most inhumane. I agree with Dr. King.
Thank you, Senator Warnock. Now, the next topic.
Thank you, Tina. We're going to talk about foreign policy now. Russian President Vladimir Putin is threatening to use nuclear weapons in the conflict with Ukraine, prompting President Biden to claim that we are on the verge of Armageddon. Senator Warnock, if nuclear weapons are used, how should the United States respond? You have 60 seconds.
Well, first of all, I'm glad that we are standing up to Putin's aggression. And we have to continue to stand up. which is why I stood up to the Biden administration when it suggested that we should close the Savannah Combat Readiness Training Center. I told the president that was the exact wrong thing to do at the exact wrong time. And I'm glad that I was able to stand up with Congressman Buddy Carter and others, and we kept that training center open. I've seen up close what those service members do. They are the tip of the spear, and we have to make sure that our service members know that we have their back. We have to strengthen our allies and the NATO alliance as we've done, and make sure we stand up to Russian aggression. Nothing could be more important.
Mr. Walker, the same question to you. If nuclear weapons are used, how should the U.S. respond?
Yes. Well, first of all, you talked about standing up. You didn't stand up to Chuck Schumer when you could have got a helicopter company here of almost $1 billion. You let it go to New York. You didn't stand up then. You didn't stand up to Biden when you left American people that had 13 military soldiers killed in Afghanistan. You didn't stand up then. So what we can do is put you as a bullet. And the way you beat a bullet shows strength. Well, Senator Warnock said he stood up. He not stood up to Biden. If he was standing up, he would have voted with him 96% of the time, which gave us an open border, which gave us high inflation, which gave us crime in the streets. And you talking about standing up? He didn't stand up. He had laid down every time he came around, and you know that, Senator. It is evident that he has a plan that he tries to make time and time again. I stood up to the Biden administration so they could keep open this combat training readiness center. Stood with our congressional delegation to do that. I've worked across the aisle time and time to get good things done for the people of Georgia. I worked with a senator from Texas to build out I-14. I worked with a Republican senator from Alabama to help Georgia farmers get their products to market. I will work with anyone and stand up against anybody I need to stand up against to get good things done for Georgia. I work for the people of Georgia.
We need to move forward to our next topic, gentlemen, where our time is running short. Both of you have strong backing from your respective parties. Senator Warnock, a simple yes or no here. You will have a chance to explain. I'd like a simple yes or no. Would you support President Biden running for a second term in 2024?
I've not spent a minute thinking about what politicians should run for what in 2024.
Is that a yes or a no?
The answer is I have not, and maybe this is difficult. Maybe this is difficult for people to understand because that's how politicians think. I think that part of the problem about politics right now is that it's become too much about the politicians. You're asking me who's going to run in 2024? The people of Georgia get to decide who's going to be their senator in 3 days, Monday. And I hope they'll show up and vote. And I'll be honored to represent them in the Senate.
You haven't thought about it. If you can think about it now in 2024, the president will turn 82 years old. Are you concerned about his physical, his mental fitness at that time? You have 30 seconds.
The people of Georgia hired me to represent them regardless of who's in the White House. I'm honored to do that job every single day. My dad said if somebody hires you to do a job, do the job they hired you to do. They didn't hire me to be a pundit. And I'm working every single day for hardworking families in Georgia, for our women, for our workers, and for kids like me, growing up in places like Big Money.
Mr. Walker, former President Trump is also considering a run for the White House in 2024. If you can give me a simple yes or no answer, and we'll get time to explain as well. Would you support a Trump 2024 run?
Yes, I would. And let me tell you that President Trump is my friend. Has nothing to do with that. He's my friend. I won't leave my ally, which is what Senator Warnock and Joe Biden did in Afghanistan. They left their allies. And right now on a foreign stage, a lot of these people don't trust us no more. They don't trust us to be strong anymore. So they're waiting to see who's going to stand up, who's going to trust. They have no one to trust right now. Because I said, President Trump is my friend. And he won't stand up with Biden. But yet he voted with him 96% of the time. Let's be real.
Mr. Walker, are you concerned about the ongoing legal investigations around the country and including here in Georgia? You have 30 seconds.
Well, first of all, I would hope that Senator Warnock, he and myself and people of color, will want the scales of justice to not have a hand on it. We want the Lady Justice to be blind But in this instance here, Lady Justice is not bound. And I said, right now, with everything that is going on, what I like to do is get to what's important. What's important is protecting the border. What's important is protecting people on the street. What's important is getting this inflation down. Not what's going on there in Washington, talking about whether President Trump is guilty or not guilty. What I want to do is see due process, which is what I hope Senator Warnock and myself would love to see.
Changing topics now, we're going to move forward just to give you guys both an update that you may want to know, although the news is not great if you're a Braves fan. Right now, they're in the top of the ninth inning, Game 3 National League Division Series, down 9-1 to the Phillies. Not a great night for the Braves. Just a few weeks ago, the World Series champs, though, they did visit the White House. Their visit sparked a renewed debate about the team's name and their signature tomahawk chop. Mr. Walker, do you believe the Braves should rethink their name, their logo, or their signature cheer? You have 30 seconds.
Not at all. You know, right now, we have too many other things to be concerned about. We have people dying on the streets in Atlanta, around the country. We have people living paycheck to paycheck, can't afford food to put on their table, can't afford gas. We have Putin out there. We have China out there. We can't be concerned about whether the Braves going to change their name. We need to be concerned about saving this country. We need to be concerned about saving the Georgia people. We need to be concerned about giving people a right to live the liberties and freedom that the Constitution of the United States guarantees them to have.
Senator Warnock, same question to you. In regards to the Braves, do you think they should rethink their name, their logo, or their signature cheer?
Well, first of all, I'm praying for the Braves right about now. They've got a ways to go here. Listen, the management of the Braves is meeting Cloud, and they're having a conversation about this. And I know the folks over at the Braves organization, and I trust that they and the tribe that they're talking to will come to a place that makes sense for all of them.
Senator Warnock, we're going to go ahead and continue. We want to get a few more questions in tonight. Senator Warnock, some of your Senate colleagues have called for expanding the number of seats on the Supreme Court. In 15 seconds, quickly, sir, would you support this?
What I support.
Expanding
Listen,
the seats on the Supreme Court.
I think that my job as a senator is to protect the rights of ordinary citizens. And for the first time, perhaps in my lifetime, we've seen those rights contract rather than expand. Whether we're talking about the reproductive rights of women or voting rights. And I'm going to do everything I can to protect the rights of the citizens of Georgia.
Thank you, Senator Warnock. Mr. Walker, would you support expanding the number of seats on the Supreme Court? In 15 seconds, sir.
Yes, when you get in Washington, you have to become a leader. Being a leader, you have to make tough decisions. You see on that answer there, he really didn't give you an answer. So my answer is no. I wouldn't know.
Thank you, gentlemen. Now we have reached the point for final moments of this debate. A chance for your closing remarks. And you have 60 seconds.
Each have 60 seconds to answer, and Senator Warnock, you have the floor.
Well, thank you so very much, Georgia. It's wonderful to be here. Listen, in this state we have nearly 11 million people, and only 2 people get to represent us in the United States Senate, just 2. And when I think about that, it is an awesome responsibility, one that humbles me and inspires me to work as hard as I can for hardworking families every single day. And I've worked with Democrats and Republicans in order to do that work. These are difficult times. These are dark times. But the scripture says that the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness overcometh it not. I'm honored to represent you in the Senate. I hope that you'll show up to vote early, beginning Monday. I'll be honored to have your vote. God bless you. Keep your faith.
Mr. Walker, your turn for closing statements, and you have 60 seconds as well.
For those of you who are concerned about voting for me, minor politicians, I want you to think about the damage politicians like Joe Biden and Rapheal Warnock have done to this country. I want you to think about Rapheal Warnock, what he said today. And I said he was going to try to give you some smooth talk and tell you what's happening. What's happening is this country's hurting. What's happening is we need leaders.
Not your
I
ass.
want to say you something right now. Because I want to thank you. I want to thank you for that. But at the same time, I want to say Georgia needs leaders. We need leaders that are going to stand up for them.
Not
So
your
let's
ass.
think about if we give Senator Warnock 6 more years, think what this country will become. I'm not sure if we can make up for that.
Gentlemen,
So I
thank
said
you.
vote for Hershel Walker.
Thank you both, gentlemen. That's going to conclude our debate for this evening. Before we leave tonight, though, we want to remind voters that early voting begins in Georgia on Monday and will run through November 4th. Election day is November 8th.
Candidates, thank you. And we, of course, want to thank the Plant Riverside District, Kessler Collection Property for this venue to broadcast this debate.
We appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. We hope you have a great night.
Hey, players. Can y'all hear me? Hey. I'm sorry about those technical difficulties. I, you girl, can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me out there. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook world. Let me know if y'all can hear me out there. I think I just ended this before it had actually ended. Let me know. Hey, babies. Hey. Come on in. Grab a treat and have a seat, honey. We're gonna discuss this here debate. I declare, honey. Let's get this other camera set up here because I got my Facebook people out here with me too. Hey, I mean my TikTok people out here. This light is bright as shit. God dog. Let's turn it down a little bit. All right, and it's still bright. I got two lights on back here and I got one over here. There's a lot going on. What is going on here? All right, players. I am so sorry out there in YouTube and Facebook world. If my screen, I mean, if my recording wasn't, I mean, not recording, but my streaming wasn't very good, I promise you I will get better at this. I have never done that before, and I actually figured it out while it was streaming that this was actually trying to pick up the microphone from my camera instead of picking up the microphone, instead of it's internally. So yeah, that was what was going on. So I know you could barely hear Herschel Walker, but I'm gonna tell you something. You didn't miss much. You did not miss much. I declare, honey, it was a disgrace. I feel like Raphael Warnock, he really needed to do a he did a good job. However, comma, I feel like he needed to pull a John Ossoff. I don't know if y'all remember in 2020 when Herschel Walk, I mean when Raphael Warnock, the good reverend is what I call him, he was with John Ossoff. They were both running in tandem. And John Ossoff, we really used to call him petty because he used to go deep. Reverend Raphael Warnock, he used to kind of like, just kind of skirt around, or he never really hit below the belt. But I feel like we needed that. I feel like we really needed Raphael Warnock when you're dealing with somebody like Herschel Walker to hit below the belt. Like when Herschel Walker spoke about the people that he had talk about, it's in the paper, the people that Reverend Raphael Warnock had evicted. I feel like that was a good opportunity for for the good Reverend to say, well, hell, if that's the case, if we talking about what's in the paper, it's also in the paper that you had gave your woman, your girlfriend, money for an abortion. It's out your own son saying that you was a piece of shit. That's in the paper too. They put it out on Twitter. Does that make it fact? Does that make it factual? I feel like that would have been a good punchline for him. I mean, not punchline, but that would have been a really good moment for him. I feel like too, although from what I understand of it, Raphael Warnock was given 75 tickets and Herschel Walker was given 75 tickets. I feel like Herschel Walker had more people in the audience than what Raphael Warnock did because they was clapping, and they especially clapped when Herschel Walker said that he would support Frumpy to the motherfucking dump. I declare, honey, what a disgrace. So I really feel like Raphael Warnock, the good reverend, could have went a little bit deeper. I feel like uh he could have hit a little bit more um look a little bit more in points, but overall it was a good debate. I feel like he got his point across. I feel like it was a really good he had some really good talking points when it comes down to Herschel Walker lying about being in the military, lying about being a police officer. I feel like he really did well there. But Herschel Walker, I mean, but unfortunately, Walker had some really good points. Well, not really good points, but he actually had an opportunity to hit Raphael Warnock, and Raphael Warnock did not have the opportunity to respond. Or what his response was a little bit mediocre when I really feel like he should have gave him one. But we all know that Herschel Walker is a disgrace. We all know that Herschel Walker is definitely not the candidate that Georgia should want or they need to support them. You know what I'm saying? He keeps talking about, oh, he Georgia needs a leader. Sir, you're not a leader. You're a follower of Frumpy Dump. Herschel Walker, I mean not Herschel Walker, but the good Reverend has voted with President Biden 96% of the time because President Biden's policies and the things that he's been doing has done absolutely nothing but lift Georgians up. The good Reverend brought up the point that all of what the billions of dollars, I think it was like $4 billion that was given to the state of Georgia in the COVID relief package. So just because he doesn't like Joe Biden, just because if Raphael, like if the opportunity arise, you know what I'm saying? And let's say that the tables will turn and Raphael Warnock, Herschel Walker was in the Senate. So he's going to vote against good money for Georgia just because he doesn't like Joe Biden. It's clear he doesn't like Joe Biden. That is not what Georgia needs. Georgia needs someone to vote for the interest, the better good of Georgia. And Herschel Walker, if let's just say in 2024, Joe Biden wins another election, he will vote against Joe Biden just because, hey, I don't like him. I didn't want him to be president. You know what I'm saying? So those are the things that I feel like the Reverend Warnock could have hit back on him on, but he missed the opportunity. Or the good Reverend, he just not that type of person. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like there was some missed opportunities where the good Reverend really could have gave him one, but he didn't. I declare, honey. He needed to give him one. So, players, I really want to know what y'all think. Put your thoughts in the comments. Let's see what we got here. Somebody says, but he didn't even need to play dirty. Just tell facts and say it with conviction. Absolutely, Lessa. She says Warnock seemed unprepared when the commentator did the loyalty test with who he's going to support in 2024. Why? Tell them that had nothing to do with the state of Georgia in 2022. Exactly. He should have just spoke facts. Oh my God, I'm showing y'all all of my crap back there. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all look at all it back there, my crap. Don't look over there. Y'all just gonna see this good part. That ain't no use in you looking over there. I declare, honey, what a disgrace. But but uh he didn't have who was this? He didn't have many comeback at all. I feel like he could have done a better job in his comebacks. I feel like he really could have done a better job. Deborah says Warnock was trying to be nice. I want him to dig in his ass. I agree. 100%. He really should have dug into him. But we didn't, you know what I'm saying? He didn't take those opportunities when they presented themselves. I'm gonna have to agree with Lessa when they ask who's gonna support. Hey, just go ahead and keep it a stack. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, Herschel was able to come back with this comeback. Like, look, he doesn't have no loyalty. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have any loyalty because he won't even say that he's going to support Joe Biden. But I'm going to tell you that I will support Frumpy to the motherfucking dump. That's one thing about the Republicans, honey. Unless they life on the line like Liz Cheney, they gonna stick with the Republicans. They gonna stick with the Republicans. That's for damn sure. So yeah, but he's a pastor. That's why I agree. I agree with him being a pastor. But hey, baby, you gonna have to come with the come on if you want to win. If you want to get up in the rumble in the jungle with these kind of folks, with folks like Herschel Walker, who definitely hit below the belt, honey, you gonna have to come on with the come on. You gonna have to do a little bit better than that. What we got over here on TikTok? because we Democrats still try to go high when we need to punch. I agree. Just like Nancy Pelosi said, what Nancy Pelosi said, if Trump and Dump was to bring his ass over here, I'm gonna go ahead and punch him and I'm gonna go to jail for him and I'm gonna like it. That's exactly what Nancy Pelosi said, and I'm gonna have to agree with her. 100%. The dollar store badge, though, I declare, honey, what a disgrace. Yeah, you still got to get a little bit gangster. I can agree with that 100%. Absolutely. Absolutely. You definitely got to get a little gangster. Which I go. He playing with the big boys now. Absolutely. But overall, Herschel Walker sounds like a mumbling, jumbling idiot for anybody that he did for the most part. He sounded like a mumbling, jumbling idiot. Let's see. I'm in Indiana watching, and I said the same thing. I see why Walker's so close in the polls. They need to work with Warnock. He's probably a very nice guy, but I was getting an asshole vibe. Sorry, I hate that I feel that way. Maybe it was his facial expressions. I feel like he should have I feel like he could have done a whole lot more than what he did. I feel like he could have really hit below the, I love Michelle Obama. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said this over in the comments over here on TikTok. They said, I love Michelle Obama. You know her saying, when they go low, we go high, but big bang bang. Sometimes you got to drop it low, 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 low. Shorty got them apple bottom jeans. Baby, he should have put on his apple bottom jeans and dropped it low. You hear me? All right, what else we got going here? What else we got going? The fact that he was blaming diabetes for insulin. Child, when he said that, I almost peed in my pants. I said, I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. He said, it's sad that the race is even competitive considering the words that came out of Walker's mouth. Absolutely. Absolutely. But we talking about Georgia, Georgia. I declare, honey, what a disgrace. Uh, Let me see. Even Michelle said there are exceptions. Exactly. 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 But that's really all I got, players. I just wanted to come on here, let y'all see the debate. Thank y'all so much for your gifts here on TikTok. If you sit there, thank you so much for your gifts here on Facebook. I'm sorry, next, if I have to do this again, which I'm pretty sure that I will, I promise I'll have my audio together because I'm going to work with somebody tomorrow to really work on my audio because, honey, I got to get it all together. Y'all see, I done fixed up. Y'all see my little, y'all like my ambiance? Tell me y'all like my ambiance. Tell me, do y'all like it? Now my camera ain't set up right. It's way up here, so that's why I keep looking down because I'm looking at the screen and my camera way up there. I got to work on that part. I just did that this evening. Said I'm Georgia. Saying I'm from Georgia. We don't want Warnock with his. So what y'all think? Let me know what you said. What you like my little ambiance? Y'all like my little chef and everything with my little thing that say Black News. These are real flowers, so they probably not gonna be there. And this, let me show y'all this. This is my little I Love Lucy bear. Can y'all see it? Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? My little I Love Lucy bear. I love my. Who said no? It's okay. Binky, don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. Look at my windows. What is you talking about? My little ambiance. It's cute. What is you talking about? This is a cute. This is a cute little. Binky, is you hating? Don't make me don't make me block you on Tickety Talk. I declare, honey, what a disgrace. When you want something bad enough, you have to go to the juggler. I agree. I agree. I agree. I'm the ambiance. Thank you, friend. They don't treat me right on Facebook and YouTube. I believe that y'all on TikToks are the only ones that love me. Y'all are the only ones that love me on Tickety Talk. Y'all care. They don't care about me. They just use me for my news on TikTok and on Facebook and YouTube. Now folks have more. My TikTok people been rocking with me for 2 years. They love me. They seen where I came from. They know. They know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand how hard this is for me to switch up and change up. They don't love me, y'all. They don't treat me right. I know you do, Niecy. Uh-huh. Man, when Herschel pulled out that sheriff's bat, baby, let's see if we can find the clip. And y'all know I'm gonna do a video about it. Herschel Walker sheriff's badge. Let's see if we can find the clip. Not the dollar store sheriff's badge. Did Herschel pull out the set? They talking about it on Twitter. Come on, I gotta find it. I know there's got to be. I know somebody got that clip somewhere. Child, Herschel Walker. Oh God, I gotta find it. I gotta find it. I got to find it because we got to watch that again. We got to watch that again, y'all. Somebody wants to collaborate with me on TikTok. Where is the damn? Let me put Herschel Walker badge. Let me see if it come up. I got to find that clip. I know Recount got it. Badge. Y'all, look at it. Look at it, y'all. Oh, I'm putting it right here. Hold on. Y'all see? Look, look at it, y'all. Let me see if I can find the clip. I can't. Oh God, I can't. I cannot. I cannot. Let's see if we can find it, y'all. Oh my God, Herschel Walker. Uh, Sheriff badge. Somebody got this clip. I know they got it. Dang, ain't nobody got it yet. I can't believe ain't nobody got that clip yet. God, man. Let me just put it in Herschel Walker maybe to come up. Oh, I am dead. I am too through. Oh, oh God. Where is it?
I think he should tell the people of Georgia why he thinks they should have expensive insulin and why the pharmaceutical companies should be able
Y'all
to
hear
charge
that?
us whatever they like. Well, first of all, I respond. I believe in reducing insulin, but at the same time, you got to eat right because he may not know, and I know many people that's on insulin. And unless you have eating right, insulin is doing you no good. And so you have to get food prices down, and you got to get gas down so they can go get insulin. And you continue to pat yourself on the back. But right now, families are starving. Right now, families are hurting. And they're hurting because of the bills and the laws you're passing.
Shut up, Herschel. I declare. Damn. I know somebody got. Okay.
I've never pretended to be a police officer.
Here you go.
And I've never threatened a shootout with the police. Well, and now I have to respond to that.
We are moving on,
I have to
gentlemen.
respond to that. And you know what's so funny? I am work with many police officers, and at the same time,
Mr. Walker, Mr. Walker,
no.
Mr. Walker, Mr. Walker, excuse me, Mr. Walker.
When
please,
he said a problem
out of
with the truth,
respect,
the truth is
I need to let you know, Mr.
Yes.
Walker, you are very well
Yes.
aware of the rules tonight.
Yes.
And you have a prop.
Yes.
That is not allowed, sir.
Yes.
I asked for it to put that prop away.
Well, it's not a problem. This is real. And he said I have a problem.
But
I never
it is
was a law
considered
enforcement.
a prop, Mr. Walker.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
You're very well aware of the rules, aren't you?
Well,
Aren't you aware of the
he
rules?
brought up the truth. Let's talk about the truth.
Thank you for putting that
Yes.
prop away. And as a matter of fact, we still have a lot to get to, and we are not going to continue this. We're going to.
One thing I have not done, I've never pretended to be a police officer, and I've never threatened a shootout with the police.
Y'all watch the little badge. Watch the little badge, y'all.
And you know what's so funny? I am work with many police officers.
Not Sheriff Woody. Not Sheriff Woody. That was the moderator, RG. That's the moderator. I don't know who she is though. I have to look and see. I think she's from Georgia. You have to look on YouTube. Put in Warnock debate.
Excuse me, sir. Yes. You're very well aware of the rules.
Baby, the way I'm finna cover this, Matthew, when I get through, thank you for that clip. I mean, thank you for that. Go ahead and put it in my inbox for me, Matthew. That news store.
Still have a lot to get to, and we are not going to continue this. We're going to.
Child, I declare, honey, what a disgrace. I can't. I can't. It's the facts. It's facts, not the badge, not the Sheriff Woody. Who's another sheriff? Andy Griffith? Which one was the sheriff? Please, God, no. I declare, honey, what a disgrace. Baby, when I tell you I laughed my ass off, I laughed my ass off, I almost peed. All right, players. Well, I'm so glad that y'all joined me to watch the debate. I promise y'all the next time I share my screen, things are gonna be a whole lot better. Your girl Double D is gonna know how to do that a whole lot better because I didn't know what the hell was going on. Now, players, make sure y'all check out on Nosy Bystanders TV on Roku. Make sure y'all go check out the trailers because y'all know on October 31st, your girl is gonna have a show premiering on Roku. So make sure y'all go and watch that. I appreciate y'all for joining me tonight, man. And thank y'all for coming in and watch out for the video because I'm about to go make that big baby. All right, players. See y'all soon. Bye. Don't